Hi, welcome to a second episode of Baby Narc. Narcissists are gossip mongers, shit talkers, um, stalkers. um, and I keep saying that male narcissists have fucked up mothers, usually BPD, or other narcissistic tendencies. It's kind of weird. It seems like females who have these, cluster B personality disorders seem to have more like bipolar, histrionic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, those kinds of things, where it's more of like an emotional wreck kind of way of dealing with life. And then males seem to have the narcissism and the psychopath element to it. So, but Brian, he I I wouldn't believe it, because he always seems, he's always talking about how he hates drama and he hates shit talkers and people should mind their own business. He's always saying stuff like that. So it tricked me into believing that that's how he thinks. No, no. He loves drama. He loves talking shit. Uh, he when I haven't seen him or spoken with him in a while, almost the first thing out of his mouth is, "Hey, have you heard about the fucked up shit that's going on with some people that we know?" It's kind of like that. Like, you know, both like relationship stuff, like, somebody broke up or somebody's getting a divorce or so-and-so moved out or somebody's living in a motel or something like that. But also like, the whole drug thing, like, "Oh, did you hear somebody's in jail?" Like he's always talking shit about people, like telling people's business. And then of course, what he's done to me publicly, on social media, just, saying true and untrue things about me and escalating that and just, really fucking smear campaigning me, running my name all over town, and just, it's like, dude, get my fucking name out your mouth, man. Fucking Will Smith to slap your ass, I mean, yeah, he fucking, he digs on that drama. So um uh somebody that we know, like an extended person from his friend group, I mean, somebody I do know of, but not, I'm not close with them. uh you know I guess got into some sort of gun altercation. I'm like, "Oh my God, how'd you hear about that?" And he's like, "Oh, my mom," I hate that bitch, "my mom found the mugshot." What? Now listen, his mom, okay, she is in her 70s and she is all over social media. I mean, she's got Arrested Development. She thinks she's 17 years old, and so does Brian. And yeah, and she's got all of these friends on Facebook. Now, most of them are her friends, older people, but she's friends with she was friends with me on there until she got pissed off at me for taking her son away. Um, she's got all of her children's friends on there. Then she's got her grandchildren's friends on there. And I mean, she'll, and it's not in a, you could say, "Well, don't be mean. She's just a nice person who wants to be friends with people." Yeah. Yeah, right. No, she just likes a core group of, plus that way she can be in everybody's business. So she's a kind of narcissist that's not so much like what she can do to get out of people, although she does work Brian all the time. That's why she loves him living there, because he's her servant. Uh But her deal is her narcissism is drama, chaos, and being in everybody's business. So when we were teenagers, one of my girlfriends, she kind of how we all, I guess, really, when I think about it, she would be the person that was the core, person in the friend group of everyone of how we all kind of met. So she had lived across the street from Brian and his family as a little kid. And her dad had to put up curtains on the garage windows because Barbara was always looking in their garage. Like if they got, if he got a new tool or they did anything with their car, got a new car. I mean, a new car is different because, you're going to see that pull up. But just stuff in their garage. She would make comments about it. She'd be like, oh, you got a new saw. And not even like, you could also say, oh, well, she's a narcissist. She's like, hey, you got a new saw. Hey, can I hit Chip for that and borrow that for, an extended, forever period of time. No, it wasn't even like that. It was just like, what you doing? What y'all doing in there? What you got? What you doing? Girl, I see you got some new stuff. She's like that. That was way back when. That was way back in the day. That was back in the day when we called people like this crazy makers. Yeah. So, yeah, my friend and her family had to put up curtains on their garage windows so that Brian's mom couldn't peek in. God. So, yeah, of course he's the way he is, I'm surprised, honestly, as bad as I think that he is, as shitty of a person as I think he is, he actually surprises me that he's not been in the penitentiary, that he doesn't commit like violent crimes, that he doesn't like actually rob. He does rob. He just does it in a coercive sort of way, like, hey, can I borrow $50 for forever? He does that kind of shit, but and no, he's never taken anything from my apartment, but I believe that he would. I do. I believe that if he was over there more, I'm always like, oh, begging him to come over. Why? Begging a vampire to come into my house and fuck me over. But I believe that if he hung out at my place, I bet shit would go missing. Yeah, I bet it would. And I could never leave money around or, my credit card, that's fucked up. Or I feel like he would get, and see, these kinds of people also believe, they're like, why not? Why wouldn't I take your shit? Your shit's my shit, Why wouldn't I be looking in your garage windows? You live across the street from me. You have windows, so I look in them. I feel like if Brian hung out with me or lived with me, I believe that he would feel like he has full access to my car. I believe that I would probably wake up in the middle of the night and he would be gone in my car, chasing women and doing drug deals. I do. I believe that. Yeah. So it's, rejection is protection. So, yeah. So, yeah, they are a bunch of in your business kind of people. And we have no business being involved with them. Get away from narcissists. Bye.